one thing I want to take out of here is machine, and just to make sure that everyone who's watching understands what's happening. Machine again is going to the beach and playing with a beach ball. Okay. What machine's doing is playing this drum kit pattern, and all I'm doing is automating it on and off when I don't want it playing. So I'm going to automate it off in my break, so you can, like it does here. You know what? It doesn't. I can't stand that it doesn't. That Ableton doesn't. Whenever you've got it soloed, it bypasses this automation here. I guess I could have done the volume. That's okay. Anyway, when this is down, the channel is off, so machine is not playing. So we're going to turn it off in our break. Now let's have a listen. Okay, cool. So there's our, main break. And again, I'm going to come back to this. That's going to, I have an idea with complete control that we have here. We haven't even opened this yet, but I'm going to come back in here and just do some kind of like trippy, like acid line or some cool little arpeggio pattern in here. And then we'll build right back up and drop this thing back on its head. Now, one thing that I didn't mention in the video tutorial is that I actually do have another vocal snippet that I'm going to bring in, which is in here. I was saving this. This was a secret. Okay, we're going to bring this in here. Like that. Well, that looks loud.
You said.
Well, I'm not sure why that one got so loud. Just get that turned down so it looks like everything else. Nice and quiet. There we go. Let's try that.
You said we'd never be apart. You said we'd never be apart. You said we'd never be apart.
Okay, so let's bring our drums back in. Sorry, bass group. I meant bass group. Well, we're going to do the drums too, but... So again, just going to copy this over here to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing with the drums. You know what, I guess, you know what we'll do? We'll just, same thing. We're just going to grab, again, that 32. I keep coming back to this 32 bar groove thing here, because I really want to drive that point home. Let's delete all this then. Okay, so here to here, and copy it over here like that. But this time, I know that I want this heat here to come in sooner. So just do that. And then machine, I'm not going to have it come on until the same point in the, as the heat. Bring in the heat. Okay, cool. Let's see how that sounds. We'll just start from here. No, we won't. There we go. Let's try that again.
in 5D. You said we could never be apart.
Cool. So I think it's coming along nicely. Let's pull some elements here back just to bring a little bit of excitement. We'll bring back, let's pull this back. We'll pull this weighted snare back a little bit. Let's try that. Nope. I know what I'll do. I'll mute that. Okay, so one thing that I always recommend to people when I'm talking to them about producing is, start from the beginning. Like feel the groove. Like start from the beginning, move forward, and as you hear something, change it. If you have an idea, implement it. If you hear a problem, fix it. So let's do that. Let's start over from the beginning. And you know what? We faded this up. We need to bring it back down again. Let's do that. And then that other parameter. Oh boy, this thing is, I don't know if this was such a good idea. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we move this to make it more exciting. So it's more exciting. Let's make it not so exciting during the break. So we'll bring this back down again. And then maybe when it comes back in after the break, we'll go up a little higher. And then since we're winding down around 163, we'll bring it back to the original location. There, that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's try this. And let's see, auto filter. Yeah, and then same thing. We'll just kind of fade out our atmosphere towards the end here. Let's see, what's that? That's 799. And we'll just go here. Why not? We'll bring this down too. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, so the atmosphere is a bit overpowering right here in that little gap I've got going on. So let's do something creative here. Let's grab this and let's bring it up.
Muscles on fire. Muscles on fire.
Okay, cool. And in the spirit of making things easy, like I said before, let's get this like dark bass lead thing consolidated. Any day now. If anybody wants to go grab a cup of tea, now's the time to do it. Okay. I hope no one left to go get tea because we're back. Okay, I'm going to give you another chance. Okay. Hurry, run. Get the tea. Okay, let's see here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Let's get this colored. I'll give it like a green. There we go. It's kind of like Legos, just building blocks. Okay, there we go. So let's start. Oh, we didn't really finish going through the track. That's okay. We'll go through it again. Let's start working on the breakdown here, or outro, not breakdown. I'm gonna grab all this, move that over, and just duplicate that again. And I'll do this little sound here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that. Okay. And then for the outro, we'll just make this simple. Start taking elements out. Let's grab this never be apart vocal and put that here. Okay. Trying to think what else I can drop here. Let's take out, we'll take out this weighted snare. We'll get rid of that. Emphasis. Let's leave that. Okay, and then, yeah, let's try this. Let's start from the beginning and have a listen. Should be, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll take these last two little seismic charges out. Start breaking it down. Okay, let's try this.
I can feel you in the night. I can see you in front of me.
Okay, I'm thinking, let's bring this back a little bit. No, let's go back where it was. Okay. Cool. Let's see here.
It's complicated.
Okay, let's bring that back here.
It's complicated.
Let's see how that sounds.
It's complicated.
Well, let's just grab the last part of it. This like aided.
It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated. It's complicated.
I don't know what my deal is, but I automated the wrong parameter again. Okay, instead of automating this filter, I did the volume on the hi-hat. So I am going to cut the envelope, wiggle this knob, and paste the envelope, hopefully. There we go. Now it's... I'm fired. Okay, let's just do this. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Where was I? I don't even know where I was. Okay, that's all right. I think we're almost just about done. There's only one more thing left to do, and I've saved the best and trickiest for last. I want to create some cool little acid line type thing in here in this break. Something just really unique and kind of stands out in the track, kind of gives the track some identity in the break. That being said, I'm going to show you how I've been doing stuff like that lately. Let's hit save. And we're going to go over here and we're going to go back into that time and timber pack. And I'm looking for the time sting. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I'm not going to get into what this is or how to use it. I'm just going to show you how I use it. But this is basically a MIDI pattern generator, and this is going to generate a pattern for us. So I'm going to use this to generate some cool arpeggio pattern. And then the one thing I want to do is make sure that we're locked to a scale. And I'll do that by going in here in D. There we go. Okay. Let's get an EQ because we know we're going to need one. And let's get an auto filter. We'll start there. Let's get this open. Hit save again, just in case. Go in here. Come on now. And I'm looking for, here we go, archetype. And I'm going to play with this, let's see here. I think it's this clone thing. Yeah, this thing. Cool. They modeled this after me because I'm so handsome. Okay, so let's solo this. I'm just kidding, that's not me, just in case everybody thought I was serious. And loop that there, and hit play and nothing happens. Okay, we got to start this generator over again. So what we're going to do is hit the initialize here. And now if I hit play, hopefully something happens. Cool, done. All right, so first things first, I'm going to hit this generate smiley face. And as I hit it, you see that it generates a bunch of notes. So now let's listen. So first thing I'm going to do is grab a MIDI pitch and just pitch that. Let's try going up an octave. All right, let's try going higher. So right now it's pretty full on. So what I'll do is back off on the density of the notes that it does. And try to find a cooler sound because that one is not cool. Star deck. Okay, we'll come back to that one if that's not quite what I was looking for, but definitely definitely cool, that one. Let's percolate. No, let's see. Oh, it's on bit. I've got the bass selected here, so it wasn't showing me all the presets. Let's try this one. Let's move some stuff around on the scale here. Not bad. Let's see, we got reverb. Let's turn the reverb up. Turn the saturation up. What happens if we go lower? Nope. Let's see. Cool. Let's try that in the context of the track. So let's take some lows out here. Sounds good. Might not even need this filter. Maybe we'll just use the cutoff here. Now I've got a keyboard in front of me that controls all this stuff, and I'm just trying to find the knob so I can... Let's see, is it this one? There it is. Look at that. Okay, cool. Let's back this up. Now I know that I want some space. I want a little bit of silence right before right before this vocal kicks in. So, how am I going to do that? Oh, I know. This thing, well, let's see how it sounds first. Okay. First of all, we don't even want it to come in until here. We'll just do that for now. Okay, and
You said we'd never be apart.
okay, cool. So the really cool thing about this thing here, time sting, is if I hit this button here that says convert, like I just did, I flip around here to the other side, and it actually puts the MIDI file right there in this column. So now that I've got that, I can say, okay, that's a good backup. And I can actually come over here and hit the generate button again. And not have to worry about losing that pattern because I've already saved it. So before I do that though, let me play around with the density. Okay, so my options seem to keep getting worse, so I'll take that as a sign from the universe. I am going to grab this one that I generated, and I'm glad that I did. And I'm going to drop it in here. And there it is. There's the pattern that we generated. So now I can go ahead and turn this off because I don't need it anymore. I don't think I need that anymore, but I'm just going to leave it just in case. Okay, good. Let's see how this sounds now. Cool. Let's try muting the last part of this. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. All right, let's record that automation then.
You said we'd never be apart.
Okay, there we have it. It's sounding pretty good. The only thing is it's sounding a little thin. Let's take some of the highs out. Maybe some saturation. Let's try putting a saturator on this thing. And we'll go a bit warmer. Let's turn the drive down. It's probably going to be too much. Yeah, there it is. That's a little bit better.
Said we'd never be apart.
Cool, I just had an idea. Yeah, cool. So what I did was just move this little part we have here called Aftershock here in this little gap here. I thought that'd be a cool thing.
It's complicated.
Okay. Those snares are kind of dry by themselves. I'm just trying to think of something else we could do in that spot. I think we'll definitely just give it a little bit of a volume boost.
See you at 5 p.m. You said we'd never be apart.
I think we're done. That is it. Okay, cool. I'm feeling really good about that. So there you have it. We took that 32 bar groove and I don't know, I've lost track of time, but it doesn't feel like it was very long. Hopefully it wasn't too long for you. And for those of you that went and got tea way back when, you missed a lot, but here we are now. So yeah, here was our original, wrong button. Here was our original 32 bar groove, and look what we did. We broke it down and built it back up, and just by using this, we pretty much completed a full track. So join me in the next video where we will be adding our effects and working on some of these little transitional places. But other than that, yeah, we're going to add the effects, do some mixing and mastering, and call it a day. So I will see you soon, and take care.